All right, so today what we're going to do is share with you the fastest way to make your first dollar online. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you're brand new to the online space, maybe you've never made any money online, you've always went and had a job and they went ahead and paid you money as you've worked and exchanged time for money, that's perfectly okay. Today, I'm going to share with you the fastest way to make your first dollar online. And a lot of people have an idea of what they already want to do. They want to go ahead and either build an online course, they want to go ahead and do affiliate marketing, and all those things are great and fantastic, and they can make you a lot of money. It's probably where all the hype is coming from and why you're so excited. But remember, those things take a lot of time and energy to develop. And by the time you get there, you might have many, many failures before you get the peak success or some of the success you've seen. Because what's happening is probably you're getting attracted to the numbers that you're seeing, and ultimately it took a long time to get to those numbers. Now there's a handful of ways that you can make money online, and one of those ways is of course online courses. So if you're looking at courses, you could go ahead and do that. You could go ahead and start a YouTube channel. You could go ahead and do affiliate marketing. So there's a lot of different ways to go ahead and create money online, but all these things take time. Like, how long does it take to record a course? Well, it could take multiple weeks, it could take multiple months. Some of the courses I work on take quite a while, but that's because I'm doing a lot of other business things in the meantime. So let's say this takes maybe 2 months by the time you get editing and so on, and you don't even know how the sales are going to work. YouTube, you got to have a handful of subscribers before you even get your first dollar. And even then, those dollars might be very slim. So you might need 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, depending on the algorithm. And then, of course, advertising dollars. So it takes a couple of months for all that to play out. Affiliate marketing, the same thing. You need kind of a website sometimes to be able to get the clicks. And then all of a sudden, with time, with promotion, as you build out your network and your traffic, then you might make a buck or two. But how do you really accelerate things the fastest? Well, the biggest thing is offer a service, right? So if I go ahead and let's just say you and me, we have a one-on-one coaching call right now, and we discuss your strategy to make money. Well, I could go ahead and charge you, let's say, $49. I could charge you $99. I could charge you $299. I could charge you much more. And it really just depends on my expertise and how much you're willing to pay. So ultimately, one of the fastest ways is doing a service and a coaching service. Because you could just have a phone call, someone pays you through PayPal, through any gateway, Stripe, you name it, they give you money, and then you've offered that service. Now, not everybody's going to go ahead and do that because they might not know your credibility, they might not know your past history and your experience, but that's one way to go ahead and ramp things up. So anytime you have a service, you go ahead and are able to collect that money almost immediately. So I'll share with you an insight here. Here's a lot of the things that I've done in the past. So you could see, hey, when I've talked about writing or creating a book, you could write books to make money. But again, this takes a lot of time. Courses, you can see all the different courses that I've worked on, and they take a lot of time. And I continue to build out courses because they are great and they can make you a great deal of money, especially if you get a large amount of people that purchase your courses, but they take a long time to set up. Now, we've perfected the process, so it's a lot faster for us to do the courses. But when you deal with coaching, I could go ahead and do a one-on-one call, a service call with somebody, and they could pay me $295, $895. And now you go ahead and for an hour of your time, you go ahead and make that money. Now there's a lot of different ways you could offer service. You don't have to offer one-on-one coaching services. What you could go ahead and do is there's services such as on Fiverr or Upwork. There's a lot of these talent networks where you can offer your service. So if you want to do some voiceover, maybe you go ahead and have a decent microphone or a laptop with a decent microphone. You could go ahead and do a little bit of a voiceover, and you could go ahead and charge people for that. You could go ahead and just take a look, just depending on your skill sets. You could go ahead and do some basic video animation, music, and audio. So if you're a singer, you could go ahead and sing something and do some vocals. And if you have some business knowledge and concepts, or even just being a virtual assistant to help people out. For example, edit PDFs, Excel sheets, all those kinds of things. So there's so many different things that you could go ahead and do, and really the sky's the limit. But when you do a service, you're going to get paid almost immediately. So you go ahead and perform the service. Let's say you do a translation for someone, and you translate from, we'll go ahead, let's just go from English, and we'll go ahead and translate to French. And now what you could see is there's people right here. Here, I will translate 400 words from French to English. This person has had over 1,000 orders, and charging $5 a piece. So that's almost $4,000 or $5,000 by the time you get down to commissions and so on. And this could have been more. So let's say I need 2,000 words translated. Well, that's now $30. So you can see how this can really ramp up. But imagine you got an order right now through one of these agencies or a talent scouting place. You go ahead, you got an order, you do that order, and within a week, you basically got paid rather than creating a website and that kind of thing. Now, those things are great when it comes to courses, writing books, because now you're getting some more passive income. But even if you take a look at some of the things that I've done, one of the things we have on our backbone and in my business is a service-based business. So here, take a look. We do cover design, book editing, and formatting through my team. And when you take a look at these things, yeah, you go ahead, you pay up front. We go ahead, design your book cover, and you get paid immediately. There's no waiting around for kind of the check to come in from Google, or, hey, did someone buy a product? It's boom, boom, we're done, and we take a little bit of a cut. So I might pay someone $99 to design the ebook, and then the rest of it goes towards the company, or myself and the rest of the team, depending on who works on things. So it gets distributed. But the service is one of the fastest ways to make things happen, to get to your first dollar. And you could go ahead and create multiple different service offerings. So here we might be catering towards professional ebook covers. Others you might be catering towards, you might create a second website where you're focusing on fiction, and another one nonfiction, another one for people who are into fantasy type books, because every audience is focused or interested in a different kind of connection with the person they're working with. So you could do this in any industry, photography industry. If you go ahead and create one website that focuses on baby and maternity, and another one that's on weddings, and another one that's on sports, all of a sudden you kind of have 3 mini businesses, but it's really focused and specific to the customer, and you're offering that service. Anyways, that's the fastest way that you can go ahead and make your first dollar online, is by offering a service to your audience. It's not about the online courses, the books, the affiliate marketing, and all those things are great, and it continue to ramp up your profits, continue to give you some more passive income, but it's really the service that'll get you your first dollar the fastest. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember to hit subscribe here on YouTube, or download some of those freebies on our website, so that way you can continue to expand, grow your personal wealth and finances, and continue to evolve your business. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.